Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Boy oh boy, I remember seeing the trailer when this came out when I was just 14. Now I'm married, sold off 2 kids, drive a car, and own my own business. And it's still not out as of writing the script. You know what I like about this new game? The way these squares just slam over my head over and over again. From the skies to the hugely overhauled mainland, I'm sure communist Russia would adore that. This game literally makes me free as a bird. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm actually free as a bird. And this bird you cannot change. I'm not going to spoil the story for everyone, but if you want, here's a joke about it. Why did Zelda go to the therapist? Because she had a link between her past and her present.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Sky Island meat arrow. This is revolutionary. In the US, you beat your meat, but in Russia, that meat beats you. God, I love fuse. Even if I can't fuse bows together, and fusing shields to shields does practically nothing but give you a perfect, nice metallic sandwich, essentially with fuse, you can take 2 objects that are definitely objects. Let me fuse you, you slippery fuck! And stick them together to make a better object that has different attributes. But nothing beats meat arrow. If I fuse a spear to a spear, I get an extra long spear. Maybe I'd still have a girlfriend if I could do that in real life. There's monster parts and fruits and stuff that you can fuse to make arrows that also have different attributes. For an example, Keys Eye on arrow. KFC's about to pay me the big bucks. Or attaching a fire fruit to a bow or a sword. Just like all those Smash players. When my boss caught me skipping work, he PK fired me! This can be pretty useful for early game, when you find yourself underpowered or having a lack of elemental arrows. However, with this course meal comes a side of harder enemies, and I mean a lot harder. This fight's about to drag on. Please kill me. On my epitaph, I wanted to say Jesus called and I answered. There's also these new construct things that are basically this game's guardians, but for some reason they have more personality than them because they just seem more than just robots. They're my personal punching bag. Want to talk about these massive gaping holes in the ground? I'm playing this on an emulator, so these depths haven't really been spawning in for me correctly and I hate myself. However, under the castle it does? Look at these weird Ocarina of Time looking enemies that just spew out a weird red eyeball. It would be a shame to contract pink eye. Nintendo has also found all of Ricky Balboa's cousins and turned them into an enemy. People say I'm racist for smacking monkeys, but their mothers are arguably worse than I am. Ganon's about to get a nice taste of some toe-sucking sauce. So Ganon is absent. Is Zelda here? Nope, she got fucking exported like Taiwanese goods at the beginning of the game. Also, there's new currencies. Not sure how I feel about extorting souls for it though. I went back to the Great Plateau because I decided that I wanted a little bit of nostalgia. The first game had a jaw-dropping opening with a nice big shot of good view on the rocks. And I ended up leaving throwing a Korok off a waterfall.
Say goodbye, Korok. Long live the king. Kill his ass. Oh my god.
Botanophobia. The intense fear of plants. It's all fun and games until the trees start chopping you down.